Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be listing some human foods that are safe for your dog to eat. The first human food you can feed your dog are carrots. Carrots are good for removing plaque in your dog's teeth, and also they're a good source of vitamin A. The vitamin A can be vitamin A or vitamin A, however you pronounce it, can be toxic to your dog if they eat too much. So they can be fed in moderation, as in little bits at a time, to make sure they don't get toxicity, get sick from the too much carrots. So number one, carrots. Second human food that you can feed your dog that is safe are apples. Apples provide vitamin A and vitamin C, or vitamin A and vitamin C. They are good also with also carrots and other what I'll list here as well. There's some fruits and vegetables, and then some other kind of cooked foods that you can feed to your dog safely. But your apples, they they're very good to provide vitamin A or vitamin C, and they can't be just fed rotten, or else will cause alcohol poisoning. So just make sure if you're feeding apples, feed them fresh, so they can get vitamin A and vitamin C, or vitamin A or vitamin C from the apples. So there's another good human food that you can feed your dog are apples. Next food that you can feed your dog that is safe to feed human food is rice. Cooked rice, actually. It has to be cooked, preferred cooked, just to be safe, so you don't make your dog sick. So rice can help you help your dog with a stomach bug or stomach ache, or if they're having digestive problems, you can give them rice. And also, if they have diabetes, it can put up the sugar levels quite high, or levels quite high. Their health levels quite high. So you want to watch out. Make sure you don't give too much rice to your dog. So another great human food that you feed your dog is rice. Next food that you kind of list of foods, kind of a sub list of human foods that you can feed your dog, are dairy products. Dairy products can kind of include yogurts, milks, and creams. As you see, some people give ice cream to their dog, and now a list kind of what's good and what's bad. Not ice cream, dairy products, I say. So the bad things about dairy products are dogs don't have enough lactose in their body, so the enzymes that break down sugar in the milk sugar are in dairy products. So you want to make sure that you don't give your dog too much dairy products, like yogurt, ice cream, and stuff like that. They are actually very good. They can be very good for what you call as treats, really, but you don't want to feed them as too much, because they can cause digestive problems for them, because they can't produce the sugar and lactose, because they don't have enough lactose to digest, which the lactose are enzymes that, as I said, that break down sugar in dairy products. So the great food that you can feed is dairy products to your dog. Right, so next food you can give, safe human food you can give to your dog, is cooked fish. That can provide omega-3 to your dog, and also help with any digestive problems, since fish are kind of slimy and a bit, watery, and you actually do that as well. Give your dog some boost of water content if they need. What I was saying with omega-3 in fish products, that can be good to break down any fatty acids that are raised in your dog's stomach. So that's another great thing, or kind of food for your dog that you can feed to your dog. So any fish, what I'm trying to say is fish is a good food you can feed to your dog for a treat, or mix in with their food for variety in the diet. Like the next human food that you can feed your dog, which is good, is chicken. Chicken is in a lot of dog foods, and it can actually help your dog's stomach if they have an upset tummy, or stomach, or belly, whatever you want to call it. But that can be another great human food that you can feed your dog with their food, because usually there's chicken in it, so why not add more? So yeah, so another great human food that you can feed your dog, which some vets or some people, dog owners recommend to make treats with, is peanut butter. You want to make sure, actually, when you're feeding peanut butter, you don't no added salt and no added sweeteners and no added sugar in your peanut butter diet, peanut butter that you give to your dog. Make sure they don't get sick. Peanut butter actually contains healthy fats and healthy vitamins such as vitamin E and vitamin B, also add with protein. So peanut butter is another thing you can give to your dog as a great treat or great food you can add to their diet. Mainly a treat, but it's a nice human food you can add to your dog's diet if you want to. So that's another great food that you can give to the dog. Next good human food you can feed your dog is plain popcorn. Plain popcorn, as I said, with peanut butter, you don't make sure you add no added sugar, no added salt, or no added sweeteners to the plain popcorn. Plain popcorn contains minerals such as zinc, phosphorus, and protein, which can help with your dog's health overall. And yeah, that's another great thing you can add to your dog's life as a treat. Next human food you can feed the dog is unseasoned pork. Pork is actually very good, but we should feed it in small quantities as it does contain a lot of fat. But do refrain from feeding bacon or rashers, as people call them, as they do have a lot of processed fat and salt in bacon. Next food, safe food for you, human food that you can feed a dog is turkey. Turkey is very good, but like pork, it can be very fatty and should feed it in small portions. So if you actually dog slim, you'd actually feed pork and turkey to your dog and kind of fat up a bit if they're on the way, and you quickly up the weight by feeding them pork and turkey. Yeah, so that's a good source of food and fat that you could feed to your dog to add to their diet. Next safe human food that you can feed your dog are blueberries. Blueberries are safe to eat and are very rich in fibre, which can be good and beneficial for your dog. Blueberries contain a lot of antitoxins and phytochemicals, which can be good for your dog to eat. So it's a kind of a good fruit you can add to your dog's diet. And when I say add to your dog's diet, I actually mean like feeding it to them occasionally so they get a variety, and that's what I mean when I mean as a dog's diet, as in what they eat really. But yeah, blueberries is a great food, another food that you can feed to your dog if you want to, if you have to. Yeah, so that's a great human food that you can feed to your dog. Next human food that you can feed to your dog that's safe are bananas. Bananas are high in magnesium, which is good for dogs to have healthy bones, but also they're high in fat, so you want to feed them moderation in small bits, maybe occasionally during the week or during the month, say. But bananas are a great source of fruit and magnesium that you can give to your dogs for them to have stronger bones. So next human food that that's safe for your dogs to eat are cucumbers. Cucumbers are low calorie snacks that you can feed dogs that are overweight, or just normal dogs if you don't want them to get overweight, and feed them a good snack are cucumbers. But if feeding cucumbers, you don't make sure it's in moderation kind of for any fruit. Make sure it doesn't have too much sugar levels, and then too much sugar to increase the sugar levels, and that could be bad for dog. So just feed it in moderation, small bits of cucumber. Next safe human food that you feed a dog are green beans. They contain a lot of iron, vitamins and protein and antitoxins and stuff like that, which are great for your dog. So yeah, you can feed it raw or cooked, and just as well have it chopped as well finally, so they don't block anything or in the stomach, or kind of make their digestive system all go bad, or so have a stomachache. So yeah, green beans are another great food that you feed your dog, human food that you feed your dog to add to their diet to change the variety in their diet. So next safe human food you can feed the dog are watermelon. Now watermelon, you want to move the seeds and the stack, or the green part of it, whatever you want to call it. You want to remove that, and then you just let them feed on the red watermelon part of the watermelon. So watermelon are actually very good to keep your dog hydrated because it's a lot of water content, but it also has vitamin A, B and C, and vitamin A, B6 and C. So that's another great thing, watermelons you can feed your dog for moisture source of water to keep them hydrated, and then to get their vitamin A, B6 and vitamin C. So yeah, that's all for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learned some great human foods, safe foods that you can feed your dog and improve their diet and add variety to their diet in your dog's diet. So next week I'll be doing this Saturday's video. Yeah, so next Saturday I'll be doing, because I do videos of Venom on the week, and then during the week on Wednesday, and then do videos of Hooch on Saturday. So next Saturday, when this video is supposed to be Saturday, today is actually, which is I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, which is this video will be hosted Saturday. But yeah, next Saturday I'll be doing foods that are not safe for dog to eat, human foods that are not safe to dog eat, and so then they can notify, so then you won't feed your dog them fruits or food, so you won't get your dog sick. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to get notification when I post. Bye. Bye.